Sometimes we just want to watch people having affairs on screen. Not surprisingly, there are plenty of films that center around infidelity and Canadians, and Canada has been prominently featured in many well-known films of this genre. In this video, we have decided to dig up some of the best Canadian infidelity movies.
6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
Number 10. The Favorite Game. A lusty Montreal playboy takes a voyage of self-discovery in this adaptation of poet-singer-writer Leonard Cohen's first novel. At 28, Leo is a young poet who takes advantage of the present moment. Touched by an existential crisis, he begins to write his memoirs in a cafe where he meets Shell, a young married woman with whom he begins a passionate affair with. The young woman leaves her husband and engages in a passionate affair with the poet. Number 9. Her Infidelity.
My husband thinks I'm boring.
How could you ever be boring?
Rachel Hunter plays Lily, a PTA member who's reluctantly seduced by her son's teacher, a guy roughly 30 years younger than her. After feeling neglected by her husband, she falls into the arms of this mysterious and attractive teacher. Unaware that she's fallen into a sociopath's snare, and he becomes obsessed with her and believes that she is the woman that can replace his deceased wife. Number 8. You. The film stars Anne-Marie Cadieux as Michelle, an emotionally troubled woman who leaves her unhappy marriage to Paul for her lover Thomas, only to discover that being with Thomas does not make her any happier. A quest for freedom and a change that sends Michelle on a turbulent drift, but remains nevertheless intimate and personal. Number 7. The Mermaid Chair.
Tormented?
Desperate.
The movie tells the story of 42-year-old Jessie Sullivan, a married woman who returns to her coastal South Carolina hometown to help her tormented mom. There, she falls in love with a Benedictine monk and explores themes of midlife marriage crisis and her self-awakening. Her experiences on the island led Jessie to discover not only secrets of her family's past, but her true self and what she really wants from her life. This family drama is based on the best-selling novel by Susan Monk Kidd. Number 6. Lacelope, or the Naturally Wanton Pleasure of Skin. A wife and mother lives a secret life. Marie Claire is a professor of dermatology embarking on a study of how skin cells are affected by desire. The skin's natural sweetness and secretions reveal a great deal about a woman's sexuality, what is beautiful, complex, and submersive, as well as how men aesthetically respond to it all. When it appears that her promiscuity may be exposed, she must face the consequences of her choices for her family and career. The film is a production of Les Productions du Moment and was produced with the financial assistance of Telefilm Canada and the participation of Radio Canada. Number 5. The Secret Life of a Single Mom.
Yes, sir.
To ask my permission, you will bow your head and say, with the Duke's permission.
Delane, mother of 2, divorces her abusive partner, orally and mentally, and realizes that she's lost herself. She tries to explore the online world of dating, and meets a dom who starts showing her how to find the ambition, the intensity of sexual desire that she has missed for so many years through a multitude of encounters. The Secret Life of a Single Mom is a more tamed, mature version of 50 Shades of Grey.
You may ask for permission to go into the master bedroom.
With the Duke's permission, may I go into the master bedroom, sir?
Number 4. An Eye for Beauty.
Hey.
Hey.
I'd like you to spend the night with me.
Luke, an architect from Quebec, married to Stephanie. A splendid wife, beautiful house, faithful friends, hunting, skiing, hockey. A perfect life, one would say. Luke puts everything in jeopardy and begins an extramarital affair with Lindsay, a woman he once knew, met while on a business trip to Toronto. He pursues her as his seemingly perfect life begins to fall apart. An Eye for Beauty is a cinematic that taunts you with images of rich, well-to-do people leading the tasteful, glamorous life. Number 3. Webb Dalton. Can having fun with a stranger in a tough marriage save your family from complete destruction? Charles Wall's film Webb Dalton explores the question from both the male and female perspective. Unfulfilled with their marriage, a man and his wife secretly visits websites for companionship. So they retreat to chat rooms on the internet and consider using websites to find like-minded people in search of a no-strings-attached relationship and hope they can get back into the arms of the one they love. Can the adulterous escapades of the young couple bring them back together? Number 2. Chloe.
What's your name?
It's Chloe. My husband's cheating on me. At least I think he is. I want to find out. See what he does if you present yourself to him.
The story of a young femme fatale's obsession with a dysfunctional family. Chloe is an exotic thriller film directed by Atom Egoyan, a remake of the 2003 French film Nathalie. It stars Julianne Moore, Liam Neeson, and Amanda Seyfried in the title role. Intrigue at the edges of conventional sex finds director Atom Egoyan's Chloe is about sexual desire confused by financial arrangements like his brilliant film Exotica, 1994. Suspecting her husband of infidelity, gynecologist Dr. Catherine Stewart hires an escort named Chloe in order to test her husband's loyalty towards her. However, Chloe falls in love with Catherine and the two women get intimate. Soon, the relationships between all three intensify. Catherine finds herself on a journey that places her family in great danger. Number 1. We Don't Live Here Anymore. Mark Ruffalo, Peter Krause, Naomi Watts, and Laura Dern star as two couples and best friends who find their lives turned upside down when two of them have an affair. What started as a lustful seduction game will quickly unleash a cascade of infidelities that will drag the four of them into an emotional wreck. It is based on the short stories We Don't Live Here Anymore and Adultery by Andre Dubus. The film was shot around Vancouver, British Columbia, and set in a Washington state. The setting of the four main characters' lives is defined by the narrowness of the camera's field of view. The lush wooded landscape and railroad tracks are understood as an immediate presence in the domestic and professional lives and are revisited again and again by the characters in their capacities as lovers, parents, and friends. We Don't Live Here Anymore is a piercing psychological drama full of deep-seated wounds and simmering resentment.